Hey everybody, Gene here with another episode of Between the Sundays, and I want to welcome you channel. As you can see, we're standing in front of Springs of Praise World Outreach Center, and I'm with Pastor Darrell today. And what we're going to be doing, Pastor is going to explain to you about the Easter Sunday service and a little bit about what we're doing out here with the cross. So I want you to sit back and enjoy this episode and take it over.
Gene, for the past 20 years, we have celebrated decorating the cross on Easter. Now we place this cross like it is on Palm Sunday, and then through the week of Passion Week it stays bare. But on Easter Sunday we invite everyone to bring their flowers and to place them on the cross, and by the end of the service it's fully decorated and it looks beautiful, and we want everyone to celebrate the beautiful resurrection of Christ by decorating the cross.
Yes. And so what we're asking of you guys is this, and not just to the church body, but to the community in a whole. What we're going to be doing, instead of doing it inside like we've done for 20 plus years, on Saturday, starting from the morning till about 3 p.m., you could come to Springs of Praise, just come on into the parking lot, and you'll have your distance requirement covered, because you'll be up in here by yourself. You can put your flowers through the gated slots. Now if it starts to get filled up and you can't reach it, we're going to have a bucket down here so you can put your flowers in it, and then later on that afternoon we're going to have someone come by and they're going to finish decorating the cross. And then Sunday morning, on Easter Sunday, we should see a decorated cross. And man, it's always exciting every year that we do this to see this rugged cross and what it turns out to be after we decorate it. But this is such a unique year because, tonight starts Passover, and Passover has always been something that we look at, but boy, it's so significant today in the crisis that we are in right now. And I'm going to put Pastor on the spot because I'm just going to ask him if he could just give a brief background of why Passover is so important.
Well, the Passover season was when Israel put the blood over the doorpost, and the death angel came over. And certainly death is something that we as a nation are facing right now. And there's been a prophet recently said that they felt like at this time of the year, at Passover, that there was going to be a shift in this coronavirus, and felt like that as the saints of God came together and prayed during this time and did things like we're doing, that it would cause a shift in the coronavirus being short-lived. So we're believing that we're doing a spiritual thing as we come and decorate the cross.
And then to go along with what we're planning for Easter Sunday, this Friday is Good Friday. And so, Pastor, can you explain what's the plan for Good Friday?
On Good Friday at 6 o'clock, you'll be able to tune in to the channel with Brother Gene Evans, and we're going to take communion together. The Lord spoke to my heart back a week or so ago, and I felt like He clearly said that if we were to pray as a church, as a community, that He would really do something to the coronavirus. I usually don't say things like this, but I feel like He said, if my people which are called by my name will humble themselves and pray. I believe that we can cut short the horrible devastation of this virus. So we're asking people at 6 o'clock Friday night, we're asking you to join us in communion, and we're going to spend a few minutes praying against this virus. So we invite you to join us.
So once again, that's this Friday night at 6 o'clock, and we're going to broadcast it, and we're going to share communion together. And don't forget also Saturday, starting from the morning all the way through 3 p.m., if you want to drive by and help decorate this cross to remember the sacrifice that Jesus did for our sins, come on out Saturday morning up to 3 o'clock, and then we're going to have someone come in and just finish up on the declaration. And then when Sunday morning comes, I'm hoping that we'll have some pictures of it, and we'll be able to present it into the sermon that Pastor's going to give for our Easter service. So I want to thank you again for tuning in to this episode of Between the Sundays, and I want you to remember, through all this crises, we're more than just a church, we are a family.